not, the chair recognizes Representative Gerdes to close on this bill. Representative, there's going to be a few questions for you too, please.
Okay, well, let's start with the questions.
All right. Vice Chair Jones, for what purpose?
Question, please.
You may proceed.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I just had a couple. One, first and foremost, I just want to acknowledge the family that's here and acknowledge the pain that they're going through when we have violence like this that happens in our state. I wanted to ask a couple of questions regarding the charge itself and just getting a little bit of an understanding around the data that, I guess, what is the data that's showing that those who are undocumented would commit this compared to anyone else that would get an intoxicated manslaughter charge? Is there anywhere you can point that speaks directly to, how this is playing out in our state?
As far as the how many instances there is across the state, or for these types of scenarios, or
That's correct.
Or what? Well, I mean, March 2025 in Belton, October 2nd, 2019. There was over in Lufkin, 2 weeks before the Grayson incident. We had one in Giddings, Texas. It's Lee County. It's my district.
Mm-hmm.
This one happened in the Cedar Creek area in Bastrop County. In 2024, there was one in Houston, another one in Houston, and that was in, 2012, just to name a few.
Mm.
The point here is the mandatory minimum, what we're looking at. 2 to 20 is on the books right now. But we don't want to, when we looked at some of the numbers on what was charged and how long they actually served, it was a little over 8 years. That ain't that. They were charged longer than 8 years, whether it was 10 years, 15 years, or the full 20.
Mm-hmm.
But typically, on average, they were getting out around eight and a quarter years.
Okay.
That's we want there to be a mandatory minimum. That's why I'm pushing this, because you take somebody's life and you're not supposed to be here. I don't think 10 years is enough. I mean, and come hell or high water, I mean, 10 years ain't enough. To me, we're pushing for the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm. And so with this charge, I think that anybody that takes someone's life in this kind of way needs to be punished. And so what is, I guess, the appetite of looking at anyone who conducts intoxicated manslaughter, looking at those
Well, I have
minimum?
another bill that I'm working with.
We're only going to stay on
Yeah,
this bill.
so that deals with that.
Okay, thank you.